I would like to think that someday, somebody would see my diary, my journal, and think, this is how a normal traveler traveled through South America.
Welcome to El Cafecito Travel Talks with Tony Lloyd. Each episode, Tony sits down with travelers, expats, creatives, and community voices from across Latin America and beyond, sharing stories of travel, culture, connection, and the journeys that shape us. So grab a cafecito or a tea and enjoy the conversation.
Hello, and thank you for joining me for some tea right now.
Thank you for the tea.
You're very welcome. Could you just let us know who you are? Let everyone out there that's listening.
Yes.
The two people. No, there's actually, I have to say, there's been a few more than two people lately. So.
My name is Carina. I'm from Germany, and I'm on a trip around the world. I've taken a sabbatical, and I don't work for a whole year, and I want to see the world. Yes.
Okay. What are you taking a sabbatical of?
I studied law, but I work at the public administration at the tax office in Germany.
You're that person.
Yeah, it's not very interesting. No, it's interesting, but it's not very glamorous work, but important work. And
every work is important.
Yeah, and I'm middle management, so I have bosses, but I'm also boss of a team, and it's great working with people, but it got a little tiring. I got a little tired, and I needed a break. And now I have the chance to travel.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when you decided to come out and travel as a single female, what were some of the thoughts? What were people saying?
So I started smaller. I started in Europe, like a trip to Spain, and then a trip to Ireland, and then I went to Israel, a little farther away, and then last year I went to the United States alone, and I've only had very good experiences traveling alone. Okay. As a female, as a woman, and most of my female friends say, "Oh, that's so great that you're doing that. I want to do it too." My family is a little worried, especially here in Latin America, but my experiences have always been great. So,
okay,
yeah.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah. Because a lot of people are, like, female travel and stuff, all these things are going to happen. But I'm so happy to hear that you're doing fine. The reason I wanted to talk with you today, we were talking the other day, because you're staying here in the hostel. Well, I'll have you explain what you're doing. You're journaling. You are documenting your trips by two different ways. I guess is the way I should say it.
Yeah, that's right. I document my travels with a journal, a Word document on my laptop where I write what happens, and then I document with pictures, with photos that I take. And actually, that's the way I documented my holidays ever since I was a child. I remember holidays with my parents and my brothers when I would have a little notebook and write down what we did, like very famous female authors that had travel journals or something. I have neither the talent nor the time to write really good things, but I always imagine myself like that. So I've been writing travel journals for a long time, and I still have them, and my photo albums, like in my bookcase next to each other. It's really, really lovely to re-experience your travels with this documentation, because in a normal holiday of about 3 weeks, you tend to forget things. And now I'm on my, I'm traveling for over a year, so I already forgot things that happened a month ago. So I'm glad that I document.
You just mentioned it, but I would say the same thing too. Is that when I think of journaling, I think of these movies that I used to see when I was a little boy, and you have like the woman coming off the boat with the safari hat, and all these guys bringing in the crates with all her stuff with her and stuff like that. Is that how you're traveling?
No, I travel very lightly. I only have a bigger backpack and a smaller backpack that together are still hand luggage. Okay. So I don't have to check in my bags, and so I don't lose them. No, I travel very lightly and I can carry all my stuff myself. I don't need somebody. But sometimes, I know what you mean with the ladies with many crates, with a lot of stuff. Sometimes it feels nice to be pampered like that, to have a lot of stuff. But it's also very liberating to only have a few things with you, because I don't have to choose what to wear, because I only have like 3 shirts with me. So
okay.
Yeah. Today we know about ancient civilizations because of the most important things that got
documented,
preserved, documented. Yeah, and we don't know much about the everyday life, the ordinary life. And I would like to think that someday somebody would see my diary, my journal, and think, this is how a normal traveler traveled through South America.
Okay.
Not I don't know, Lonely Planet or some other travel guidebooks.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Are you sharing your diary on your journal with anyone? Are you sharing it anywhere online? Because nowadays people are like, okay, do you have an Instagram? Do you have this? Do you have that? Are you doing anything like that?
No, I only share my pictures on Instagram and on WhatsApp, but not my journal. That's very private, because I talk about everything, all the stuff that is good and also all the stuff that is not as good. Like when I spent too much money on something, or when I fell ill and didn't feel good, when I didn't like a city, or when I did something wrong. It's very personal, very reflective.
Okay.
Yeah.
Usually, most of these people who write these travel diaries, it's not while they're alive that we get the stories. It's when they go through their crates later on, and they're like, "Oh, okay, let's see what she was up to."
Yeah. Maybe if that happens, I'll already be dead and I won't care. But no, maybe it might be interesting for whoever discovers my diary.
Archaeology.
Yeah, maybe. And actually, I write it on my computer, but I aim to print it after this year. So I have a stack of photo albums with pictures and my journal as a real book. And I can have it in my bookcase and look at it and look through it every once in a while to remember. And maybe one day somebody discovers this.
These secret files.
The secret files, yeah. Right.
Okay. I know you say it's a secret, and that's okay. And we're going to respect that. But then could you give us one little example of something that you wrote in your journal?
Well, I was in Guayaquil a few weeks ago in Ecuador, and I didn't like it.
Okay.
The hotel was a little shady, and the street where the hotel was very loud and very noisy, and it made me really nervous because it was like constant noise. And that was the first time on my travels that I said, I'm not staying here. I stayed there the 2 nights that I had booked, and then I went away. And I wrote about that in my journal I wrote about my feelings in my journal about that time. But I'm a very optimistic person, and I still try to make the best of things. So I gave Guayaquil a chance, and there are nice parts, but this street and this hotel was not my thing.
Okay, understandable.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah.
And you say that you're also taking pictures.
Yes.
Okay. Explain to me how you're documenting your photos, and what sort of things do you take pictures of? What's the things that you like to do?
I usually take pictures of landscapes, of nature. I'm not very good at taking pictures of people. I don't know why, but I don't take pictures of people. Maybe if I take a picture of a nice building, like here in Cuenca, there are very many nice colonial buildings. There are people in the picture, but it's not the focus. Yeah. And what I also like to document is my food. Like even before it became Instagrammable, I took pictures of my food. So that's what I do: landscapes, nature, and food.
And you're not taking a lot of selfies of yourself?
No, I'm actually very bad at selfies.
Okay. And then you mentioned to me how you are creating your albums.
Yeah. So there are a few companies in Germany that help you creating a digital photo album, and you can put your pictures on the pages, and you can write something, and then you can have it printed. And I'm doing this right now. My purpose is to have a photo album of every country I visit. So at the last few days, I start making my photo album with this application on the internet, and then I finish it and I pay it, and then they print it and send it to my parents. So when I get back, I have a stack of books with my pictures waiting for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quite interesting. I like that.
Yeah.
A female in your same age group is out there, and they're thinking they could be in Germany, they could be in Canada, New Zealand, France, somewhere, and they're thinking about doing this. What sort of words do you have for them? What would you like to say to them?
The journaling or
the microphone is yours. It could be the traveling / journaling. Yes.
Okay. So about the traveling, I would say do it because it's the best thing ever. You meet so many interesting people, especially here in Ecuador. I have the feeling that people are really kind and helpful and nice. I have to admit, I was a little worried before I got to Latin America, because everybody says, "Oh, it's so dangerous. Oh, you can't go there." But I'm really happy that I'm here, because it's great, and that's what I would say to every female traveler: take a leap of faith and do it. Okay. Go wherever you want to go, whatever you want to see, do it. It's great. Don't wait for somebody to go with you, because that person might never come. You don't need a partner, a man to travel. You can do it on your own.
You can carry your own bags.
You can carry your own bags, right? Yes. And the trick is to not pack too much. Okay. If it's light enough, you can carry it by yourself. Yeah. Yeah. And the journaling, I think it shouldn't be like a chore. It should enhance your travels and not be a chore on top. So for me, it enhances my journey, because during the day I note more, and I take notes on my phone, what happens, what I learned, and I do researches on my travel guidebook and on Google, and then I write it all down in my words in my diary. And for me, it makes my travels more immersive, maybe, and it enhances my travels. But if it feels like a chore, it's not yours. Okay. So don't force yourself to do it. If it's not yours, don't do it. But if it's yours, it's a really great thing.
Okay. Have you felt that there was a moment that you might have missed out on something while journaling or while taking a picture?
Yeah, maybe sometimes. As I said, I take notes on my phone, and I take pictures with my phone. And sometimes I'm still writing down what the guide said or what I just saw, and don't notice what's happening around me. Yeah, maybe. But then also I think sometimes I have to write it down, because my memory is not as good. Okay. And so that in the end my journal is complete. Yeah. So, and another thing that I've learned in my travels is you can't do everything. You can't visit every Inca ruin in Peru, for example. You can't do everything. You have to have priorities. Yeah, sometimes if there's something really interesting and important, I take pictures and I take notes, and then I put it in my journal. And if something else happens at that time, then and I miss it, then I've missed it. But
okay. Have you thought of maybe recording along with your writing, so that you capture certain things in audio, and then later on you could, at the end of the day, you could use it to write your notes with?
No, I haven't thought about that. That's a good idea. Okay. Yeah, that's a really good idea. Like if I'm on a tour and a guide says something, I could just record him. Yeah, maybe I think about that. Yeah.
Still at the start of your one-year adventure. Is there something that you're looking forward to?
Yes. So the whole reason for this travel is New Zealand. Okay. I love the Lord of the Rings books and films. The films were made in New Zealand, and I love to travel there and see all the movie locations. And I'll be staying in New Zealand for almost 3 months, I'll be touring the country with the camper van and visiting all the the Lord of the Rings movie locations. And that's what I'm looking forward to. I've also been looking forward to visit Latin America, and after New Zealand, I'm going to Southeast Asia, and I'm looking forward to that as well, because I haven't been there, neither in South America nor in Southeast Asia. So I'm looking forward.
Any last words that you might have for anyone or anything that you...
All of the travelers, just do your thing. Don't let yourself be pressured to do certain things that somebody says you have to do. Do your thing, trust your gut, and enjoy.
Okay, well, thank you. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure. Again, cheers. We're sitting here.
Cheers.
We're finishing up our tea.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the tea and for the nice talk.
You're very welcome. It's a pleasure.
Thanks for joining us for this episode of El Cafecito Travel Talks with Tony Lloyd. If you'd like to learn more about today's guest, check the podcast notes for links and information related to this episode. And if you have questions, stories, or topics you'd love us to explore in future episodes, feel free to reach out. Tony also helps independent travelers plan meaningful journeys throughout Central and South America, including cultural and community-based experiences. And if you'd like to support the podcast and help keep these conversations going, you'll find a contribution link in the podcast notes. Until next time, thank you for sharing a cafecito or tea with us, and safe travels wherever your journey may take you.